Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Dirt Squirter TV, where friends don't let friends drive four strokes. Anyways, the UPS guy brought me some goodies, so let's check out what we got. So this is our package. It's some C3 Power Sports heated handlebars. We've been waiting for these for a long time. As you can see, they came from Canada, and Canada has erected the COVID wall. See, export. But yeah, these use coolant from your motor to run through your handlebars to heat your hands, so you don't freeze your dick skinners off. Anyways, let's open them up. So guys, as you can see in the box, we have our handlebars going on a 2020 KTM 300 TPI XC, hence the fancy orange color, because what is anything if it isn't anodized? This is actually a pretty cool thing they do. It's to wire your jump pack directly into the bike with a quick plug and play kind of system, so you're not messing around with clamps when your bike doesn't start. Because I don't have the optional Kickstarter on my bike, mainly because I'm lazy. Here it looks like we have some fittings, a tubing cutter, which was like $1, I think. Some more fittings here, a couple of lines. Here, I'm gonna drop everything, and a temperature gauge that plugs into the thermostat, which that must be the thermostat. Okay guys, we kind of got the stuff open here. The thermostat really is kind of the workings of it. This is a 160 degrees thermostat, which is actually the same as the stock operating thermostat in the TPI 300 already. The two strokes don't need as much heat as a four stroke. The four strokes usually run much higher, but this will keep it running at a good consistent temperature, which it already pretty much does with the engine blankets and the pipe insulation on it. But this will keep, this will allow us to run, both our temperature gauge directly off of this and our heated handlebars. The temperature gauge is extremely important to moderate your engine temps, because they rise and fall throughout the day, and you just want to make sure that you're not going too high or too low with the engine temperatures. It really helps with that, just to monitor. And we actually have a dashboard where this is going to be mounted right on, and will be really visible in between two GPS units on that. So the handlebars here look pretty good, machined and threaded there and there. And these have what they call center flow, which to my understanding directs it to the ends and then comes back and goes out the center there, versus having lines over here, and it's just a cleaner setup. The lines are pretty lightweight braided material, pretty stiff. heard some complaints about heated handlebars make the steering stiff. Not sure that's really an issue on a snow bike because the steering is very stiff anyways. A valve, and I've usually seen this valve is attached right there. So, I'll have to read the directions, but yeah, so that will allow us to turn on and off our heated handlebars, or regulate the coolant going into the heated handlebars. Nice little silk screen on there. Already has thread dope on it. Some little worm gear clamps, an O-ring, which I presume some grease or something. Silicone lubricant is actually what it is. Another elbow. Yeah, a couple little fittings and stuff like that. I opted to get the tubing cutter, which, like I said, I think it was $1, maybe it was $6. I don't remember. Either way, it was pretty cheap and cool. Again, little silk screening on their stuff. Trail Tech temperature gauge, which has everything you need to wire directly into the thermostat, And like I said, this doesn't come in the kit. This is something extra that they had available on their website, and marketed as their product. Like I said, it was, I think that's a pretty neat idea, especially for 4-strokes, where there is no Kickstarter available on KTM's anyways. And most brands at this, well, that's not true. But anyways, just the ability to have that safely in mind and, wired in and ready to pull out of the airbox or wherever you do. I actually got an extension, which I might actually run this all the way up to the handlebars. I'm not sure. I have a few ideas and thoughts of what I could do with that, but it is fused. It does have little end caps in it. It is a pretty good deal. So yeah, you could have it set up in your trailer so your battery tender can bolt into this, whatever, pretty easy. Just another little extension radiator hose piece. Not quite sure what that's for. The one thing I don't see at all, and maybe it's in here. There's an invoice thing here, but I'm thinking, it's kind of feeling like there's no instructions. Unless, is that it? Anyways, I'm gonna open up, let's see. So, it turns out, major width on C3's part. There is no install instructions in here. Those were just invoices. So that sucks. But I'm sure we can figure it out. Maybe there's some online stuff that helps with maybe they're on their website, but printed instructions are always preferred or at least are a bare minimum. It's good if you have some, video ones, but printed ones are, in my fact, bare minimum. I don't know. So anyways, again, the bars are like, orange, and so isn't the thermostat. And don't really match that well, but that's kind of okay. They're probably different type of aluminum. I don't remember if they had choices of bends, but I don't believe they did. They have ear marks silk screened on there. Another kind of cool thing is in the end, see if this thing will focus on it, but the ends are actually threaded for hand guards, and that's cool because obviously these are plugged, in the end here, and they don't want you to mess with that. So that's kind of neat. I actually like that because, you know, often I will thread my own handlebars and put the insert in there and do it very similar to that, because it's much better than the setup that the almost all handguards or wraparound handguards come with, you know, which is, you know, works, but it's not as good. Matter of fact, my bike now has that insert in it. It's, you know, so it does work, but it's not as good. But these ought to look good. I have the Cycra guards that are actually, you know, the same color, so hopefully they're pretty close, so that doesn't look too funky. I'm a little bit worried about this because of where it goes, and I have that pretty much covered up with GPSs, and it might be hard to reach. But, you know, we'll figure something out. So anyways, that's it. Just a quick unbox video. That's not that quick, I don't think. But anyways, kind of cool product. Definitely well made, it appears. Yeah, so, you know, stay tuned. We will have a you know, install video, I think, and maybe that might help other people who buy these to actually install, because there's no directions. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Anyways, I will talk to you later. Have a good day.